Let's check out the new Jujutsu Kaisen game. I always feel like I'm like, it's so hard for me to say, like it's a tongue twister. Jujutsu Kaisen, like Jujutsu Kaisen. JJK. I just say JJK. Are you guys like me? I don't know. No 3D cutscene. That's kind of weird for an anime game. Okay, whatever. It just kind of shoots right in. I'm not really mad at it. Maybe I needed to wait longer. Speaking of cutscene, why is the menu, which by the way, the menu looks like a mobile game menu. Why is the menu just anime shots? So okay, it's not a deal breaker. I don't really care. Let's check out the story mode here. So I just got done playing a decent bit of the story mode so far, and you know, I'm not great at the gameplay. I'm still learning it. It's totally different. But the story mode's kind of interesting because it's not interesting. I will never ever recommend anybody try to get into a series from an anime game's story mode. Like, just never do it because they're always crappy. But this one is really bad, actually. Like this one is very poor / lazily done. I don't want to be too critical because, like I said, nobody is here for the story mode. But if by chance there's that one person that is, this is a terrible experience because it's literally cutscene city. Or slideshow city, excuse me. There's not even any cutscenes in here. It's just slideshow. They try to like make it like, you know, where they move and stuff. You know, they've got them keyframed and stuff. Like, but it's whatever, right? Like, it's just okay. So if that's your intro to the series, which I really hope it's not great. But we're going to check out some gameplay. I apologize if I cause any of you bodily harm from my inability to be good at this game, especially a day after it released at the time of the recording. But let's hop in. The best thing about this game, hands down, is the animations. If you're wondering on my opinions, by the way, if you should buy this game, don't buy this game. Bandai gave me a free copy, but I'm going to tell you right now, don't buy this game. Not right now. If you're interested in this game, this is the type of game you either buy secondhand or you wait for a deep discount. Like, it's just, which it's unfortunate to say those things because I think that's the quality of this game. But the reality is if you want a second game, then you should buy this game, especially at full price. If you want a second version of this game, you got to support it. So if you love it, well, you already bought the game if you love it. But if you love what you see, I guess, then there you go. I am a fan of the series, though. I don't feel like this game is great. So in terms of gameplay, I'll have some comments on that in a moment. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna get hit because I had no dash. The game's kind of floaty though. I think I've seen people describe it that way, and checking it out myself for the first time, that's kind of also my assessment. Is like, you just kind of like, a lot of things you do just keep you in midair. It's just kind of interesting how every character seems to be able to levitate, kind of. Now, pretty much all your hits aren't going to do any damage because they don't have curse energy imbued with them. However, when they do have curse energy, they will do damage, as you would imagine. And that's true to the series. I'm not really mad about it. It does kind of... Oh, that's unfortunate. It does kind of make the matches take a little bit longer than you would expect, though. Like I said, I'm not really mad at it, but it does make the matches feel like they take a little bit longer. Also, some of those hits, that one wasn't really... Like, that was my fault. I didn't dodge that. But some of these hits are going to have just automatic, you know, tracking on you. They're homing attacks. They're just not going to be moves you can just dodge by running. You've got to actually have your dash on. Otherwise, they're just going to land on you. Nice dodge, or guard, excuse me. Speaking of guarding is kind of tricky because I feel like from my experience, I don't like to do it very often because it feels like if I'm guarding here one way, they're going to hit me from the side and it's going to land. Also, you have the step capability, but this is the cooldown. I'm pressing it repeatedly. That's the cooldown. I couldn't even step again there because he did like a fraction before I could step again. The cooldown between steps is very massive, so it, to me, feels almost worthless. It's not that it is. I'm sure that a better player than me can use it better, but it feels almost worthless. Now, in terms of combat in this game, it's not really all that in-depth, which is probably good for me because I suck at games that have in-depth combo anyway, or combat combos anyway. But, not the most in-depth. There's not a lot really to do. It's either you're mashing one of the three main buttons, because X is to jump, the other three are for different reasons, or you're going to press down when you start off a combo with one of the other buttons, and it's going to do different things, like that. Like, it's just going to do different things. Now, R1 and R2 are for your curse techniques, and they vary. I don't have any practice with Gojo. It looks like this one has... Okay. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky. That one's kind of tricky because it's flying around. That one's going to be tricky to learn. Okay. So yeah, each character has their own, you know, curse techniques, as you would imagine, different ranges that they can fight out, things like that. But when you see like this, it's not really happening here because the game's kind of waiting on me to activate the domain here. But what you'll see is a lot of the combat kind of just devolves into just being in the air mid-combo and stuff like that. So we're almost at a point where I'm going to use the Awaken skill. It's kind of tricky too because the cooldown on that is really massive, by the way. Like, you can't just throw it out willy-nilly like I'm doing right here. The cooldown is massive. I didn't get to it there. The cooldown on the, like, not cooldown, but the activation timing is the right word. It's massive. What the hell? How did he transition from one skill to the next like that? Yeah, the activation timing is massive. Like, you need to actually, like, be, like, far away or something, but look at the range on that. It's kind of hard to trigger these as well mid-combo, too, which is almost one of the things you could do. It's just a little tricky. There's the domain. No, he's not doing the domain. I don't have enough energy for that. Okay, let's do it here. I've got the full domain there, right? There it is. All right, finally. This is the best thing in the game. So you guys didn't see it, but it was kind of tricky because the activation time on that is terrible, bro. It has to fully expand. And there's not a good time to use it. Unless Gojo has some sort of ability where he binds the enemy and we just get shot straight into another slideshow. Oh, okay. It's very, I didn't see this part before. Very anticlimactic. By the way, if you've played the story and have not checked out relationship chart, you should. Not because of what this does. It just does bonuses per character, if I recall correctly, with the way that they interact with one another. But because it's going to pop all these characters in and do all their little line graph thing, and it's going to spend like a minute and a half doing that. And you can't skip it or speed it up either. It's pretty funny. I was just like, bro, are you serious? All right. So let's check out Free Battle. I don't know how this is. Okay. I haven't really had any reason to come here. What the hell? Wait. Why does this screen have like an Excel spreadsheet here? This is... Wait a minute. This is really stupid because... No, there's got to be a patch coming soon. This is really stupid because if you go to co-op and you try to play co-op, there's an actual character select screen. What the hell are they doing? That doesn't even make any sense. Why does Free Battle have a Excel spreadsheet and there's an actual screen there in the game? No, there's no way. All right, so by the way, make sure that you go in and turn off in the settings. It's not here, but make sure you go in and turn off in the settings the portion on the right where it's telling you the combos, the combat and instructions, because there's a lot of screen real estate that gets taken up by that, the mini map, the icons, all that stuff. Let me actually restart this. All that stuff. There's a lot of real estate. I love this though. Like, you can tell this is where the budget went. The animations for characters on these intros, these the special moves, all that stuff. That's where they all went. Also, I really love some of the characters. Kukisaki's kind of annoying because she's super ranged. Also, it's really annoying playing against Fushiguro because of the summons. The summons are pretty crazy. Like, he just has awesome utility with the summons. It's really cool. Oh, okay. I was coming to you, buddy. I was literally coming to you, buddy. I've actually never played with Sukuna. I don't know how he functions at all. I've only mainly played with Yuji because I've only mainly played story mode. They let you play with Sukuna once so far. So there's that. Okay, that's interesting. His hits just naturally do damage though. Guess because he's a curse, right? Yeah, my hits, or maybe he is imbuing energy there at the end. I'm not really sure. Anyway, whatever. Not mad at it. So in co-op, or like when you're playing with an ally in content, you can determine what their rate of aggressiveness is, and I do like that. That is kind of neat. It's not the most groundbreaking, earth-shaking thing though, but I do like it. By the way, this feels dirty. I could just kind of hit him from a distance. Yeah, he's gonna respawn here. In the meantime, we'll come over to Kugisaki, who, like I said, is really annoying because of her range. Can I land the duo attack here? What the? Oh, he has a long activation time on that. I was like, why is he just chilling there? I was trying to do this, but I got hit, or I dodged it at the last second. I was just trying to do this myself. The joint attack, but he had a really long activation time. Yeah, he's got a really... Okay, so if you're going to try to land that, it's going to be tricky with Sukuna. Got a really long activation time. That was kind of cool, like a counter. I don't know anything about what he does, so I'm just kind of pressing buttons. Ooh, okay. Hello and goodbye, Kugisaki. That was dope. I like it. Stop hitting me, damn it. Like, here's some of that floaty stuff. You know what this game does? This game kind of reminds me of Ultra Rumble, the My Hero game, the PC game that came out recently. Oh, console and PC. It actually kind of reminds me of that game. It moves a lot like that game, except it's more stiff. That game, I think, is more free-flowing. This game's a little more stiff. But the modeling, the environment, obviously specific to the series, to be fair. But, like, it just looks like that game a lot. The running animation, it looks like it's almost like the same game at its core, if that makes sense. Like the models, everything, the assets. But it's not, because it's a JJK game, so they have JJK characters and environments. But you get my point. I hope you do anyway. I don't love the invincible frames when they fall, but it's not the most surprising thing. And god damn it! Haha! Speaking of invincible frames, he was literally kicking me in the face, and I was still doing that animation. This is kind of BS, just spamming that. Hey, hey, hey! He just kept doing his skill too, though. Okay. Like that counter there. Apparently he has a counter. Those aren't very common. I haven't seen very many. Hello? Is he just invisible? What? That move did literally nothing. Okay. Alright, well, I'm dead, so time to respawn, baby! Let's go over there and help Fushiguro. Who just died. Yeah, I'm just caught. Can't really do anything there. At least they're not doing any damage. Maybe that's why you can't really respond much, because they don't do any damage unless it's a curse hit. I need to get some extraction going. I have no clue what Sukuna just did with that. Oh. 1 minute. Okay, that's more than enough time to win. We're gonna mess around and get a draw though. See, yeah, you just gotta hang out in the air a lot. you legit do just hang out in the air a lot. All right, let's come over here. You're kidding me. Kugisaki is back again. They've got, oh my god, they've got one more left, right? If I'm reading that gauge right. I've got 2 left, but I'm not gonna get this kill in time because the damn Kugisaki won't leave me alone. Bruh! Freaking Kugisaki! Get him, Fushiguro! God damn it! Be aggressive! Bro! I still win, but I wanted to get the 0, man. Look at his head! It's outside of the barrier! Dude, like, she would not let me go, bro. she would not let me go. Yeah, so I am terrible at the game, but I still, you know what it is? I still see, like, where this game is, even at the better skill level. It's just, yeah, I think it kind of is what it is. So, circling back, it's a fun game to play. Absolutely fun game to play. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I don't know that I'll do more content on it, but if you enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.